Good morning, thriving warriors and those who wish they were. Alexa, what is the date and time?
In Pahrump, it's Sunday, July 17th, 2022 at 6:31 a.m.
Great. And Alexa, what is the weather? Alexa, what is the weather forecast?
In Pahrump, it's 86 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly cloudy skies. Today, you can look for partly sunny weather with a high of 109 degrees and a low of 84 degrees. Would you also like the current humidity?
Yes.
Right now, the humidity is 25%.
25%, pretty humid. Okay, cool. And so here we are on a Sunday morning, the beginning of the week, or the end of the relaxing part of the week. Depends how you choose to look at it. So yesterday we had a painting party at Citrus Garden that went pretty well. Also published and sent off to the printer Thriving Warrior 3.7. Yep, it was about 2 weeks late. But the good news is it's out. It's at the printer and we'll get it sent. And now we need to work on the next one. Today is the day the people are going to head down over to Las Vegas. Matt Fisher is going to be working. So Matt, if you're watching this, or other people who are going to see Matt, what we want to do is take out the aloe plants, put them in bags that are not too heavy. The people will be driving the Honda today. So we probably aren't going to take all of them. Let's take the hardy ones. Let's take the ones that look good. And it could be, they get in clumps. So maybe we only need to keep half of them. The one that's in the garage probably should be tossed. It's been sitting there, but I'd look at it, go and look at it and see how it looks, see if it'll come back. Also, we need to bring back the small pointed shovel, spade shovel, and the larger spade shovel, and the post hole digger, and those three things. So we're going to take the Honda today. They're going to take the Honda today. Also, Charlene is not to be the chauffeur. She can drop people off at some convenient places. Everybody needs to be back here by 6 tonight. So say 6:30. So let's say you need to meet up with Charlene at 5. If you're coming back, you need to meet up with Charlene at 5. If you're not coming back, or if you have not met up with Charlene at 5, that's okay. No problem. We'll make arrangements to get your property to you somewhere else. So this is a special day field trip, partially because I have a lot of stuff to do and I don't want a bunch of people running around that I have to shepherd and oversee and coddle or whatever. I just need to focus on things that are important. We have the Oasis that needs to get done. I'll be meeting Jeff and Greg out there this morning. The Oasis is the top project that needs to get done. And I need to be able to focus and get that done. For most places, a bunch of people would be working on that project. We basically have me, plus some helpers, possibly on new things, special projects like Greg, Jeff, and I are going to look at it for several reasons. one of which is what do we need to do to make it habitable. Okay, now that's the warm-up, 5 minutes. This is career services now, helping you get from point A to point B. Brief little things to think about, little digestible nuggets, little breadcrumbs along the way to life, pearls of wisdom for people, as Nancy Kane would say. So, what's the story about making mistakes? What's the deal about making mistakes? Bad, good, indifferent, what? So mistakes, should not be afraid to make mistakes. Should not be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are the result of effort. Things happen. You shouldn't make the same mistake twice. You should learn from your mistakes, but don't dwell on them either. So mistakes are inevitable. It's not about making the mistake. It's about how quickly you recover after you make the mistake and what you learned from making the mistake. So in the notes down below, there's a quote from somebody and a link to the video it's on. The person was not named, but it's a famous person. I just don't recognize his voice. This is the way to think about it. There's no losing, only learning. There's no losing, only learning. No failure, only opportunities. No problems, only solutions. If that is your outlook at life, you're not going to go running around apologizing for things. So there's no losing, only learning. You got to learn from your mistakes. No failure, only opportunity. I think you fail when you give up. That's when you fail, when you give up. And the Navy SEALs will say you get knocked down 7 times, get back up 8. I will get back up every time as part of the Navy SEAL creed. If knocked down, I will get back up every time. Just keep moving forward. Don't let your mistakes define you. What you learn and how you recover from your mistakes should define. Also, practice. So today's 2 little pearls, little nuggets on the road, little breadcrumbs, mistakes and practice. There's a saying that you should adopt as a thing. Amateurs practice until they get it right. Professionals practice until they can't get it wrong. Amateurs practice until they get it right. Professionals practice until they can't get it wrong. So, for example, when Tiger Woods was at the top of his game, he might putt 1,000 balls a day. Why? Because he wanted to get into a mindset where he would not miss from within 5 feet. And there were times, seasons, where he did not miss within 5 feet. So for him, instead of the cup being about that large, maybe it was that large. And from 5 feet away, you can't miss a cup that's that large. Versus if you get afraid, the cup goes down to like this, and you have to be perfect. So practice every day. What do you practice every day? Ask yourself, what is it I practice doing every day? Oh, I know. I practice listening to fucking YouTube video or music. I practice listening to music every day. Why? Because it calms me down. Because I need to. Well, see, those are 2 beliefs. A, that it calms you down. B, that you need to. Think about it, as you're practicing listening to music, which is not a profession you're pursuing, other people are practicing a skill. They will beat you every time. Every time you compete with them, they will beat you. All you have to do is practice. Find something you like, practice doing it. Practice. That's why it's important to have a career you're passionate about, because you enjoy practice. You enjoy it. And to be samurai, you should figure out a way to enjoy everything you're doing. Okay, so we are at 9:57. Let's talk about Seth Godin, our career services. Billboards. On the West Side Highway in Manhattan, there's currently a billboard for some sort of placebo supplement. In the corner is a QR code for more information. Unless the person in the passenger seat has a telephoto lens on their phone, there's no way in the world this is going to work. My late friend Jay Levinson said that the most effective billboard would say, "Free coffee, next exit." A call to action, relevant to the viewer, easy to see and understand. Actual billboards are a whole category of media, but now we're surrounded by a new kind, a smaller, more evanescent, that's a good word, more evanescent and common one, social media posts. You might see 1,000 of these a day. Social media began as text updates from one human to another. But thanks to photo sharing, some of the posts have become something else entirely. A chance to create consistent, actionable, and clear reminders of what you are and what you stand for. But keeping Jay's edict in mind, they work best when they're about the viewer as much as they are about you. They work better when they can be seen and understood from a distance. And they work better when they sound like you. Here's an example of a few dozen digital billboards that my fellow volunteers created for the Almanac. These blew me away. Free coffee indeed. So I'm going to click on the link, see what pops up. Here's to establish facts. It's not too late. So there's a bunch of little like Canva things here. What's taking so long to fix climate change? It's not too late. It's not too late. Have you seen evidence of climate changes in your state, province, or even your neighborhood? Where do you notice food being wasted in your community? Okay, so a lot of little things. The Carbon Almanac. Okay, cool. All right. So what did we learn from that? Free coffee, next exit. Great billboard. Okay. Have to use that. Remember that. Free coffee, next exit. Okay, where are we? Where are we? There we are. Okay, cool. So today is the day, the first day to start making something happen. It's not too late. Go out, make mistakes, learn from your mistakes, practice, practice, practice. Boom, at 13:32. Yesterday was the only easy day. Don't compare yourself to other people. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Just try to do a little bit better. We had somebody up here yesterday who had a whole opportunity to do a lot of productive stuff. This is one of my favorite experiments. Give people opportunity and then just watch what they do. And you find out. And then the same people are the ones who complain that their life sucks. Practice. Do something. Try to get better every day. Don't try to pursue making your life easier because we don't have the resources to do that. It's better to give your life meaning. You're going to be more satisfied. Anyway, 14:33 into it, and it's 6:46. We should be doing PT today. We'll see what's happening with the people, see how excited people are to be able to leave. So excited that they don't want to do our normal stuff. We'll see. And with that, I will say cut. Cut.